the health of your gut has a huge impact on your overall health. So today, I'm going to share with you some easy daily habits that you can start doing right now to help restore balance in your gut. Habit number 1 is drink 8 ounces of water first before eating a meal. Drinking water first before you eat helps to stretch the stomach, which then sends signals to your brain that you're full. It also helps to stimulate the digestive system to produce enzymes, bile, and other digestive juices to help break down the food that you're about to eat. And another benefit of drinking water before a meal is that it helps to prevent constipation. If you don't have regular bowel movements, you may want to drink more water throughout the day, especially before a meal. Number 2 is to cut back on refined foods such as sugar, flour, and starch. Refined foods are made from processed grains and are stripped of their nutrients. They're also high on the glycemic index, which means they can cause blood sugar spikes, which leads to inflammation in the gut. Eating refined foods regularly can also lead to leaky gut syndrome. So it's important to cut back on these foods so that you can heal your gut. Some examples of refined foods include white bread, pasta, pizza, donuts, cakes, cookies, soda, and juice. Habit number 3 is to increase your intake of fiber. Fiber is a type of carbohydrate that our bodies can't digest. It's found in plant-based foods such as fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. Fiber is beneficial for our gut health because it acts as food for the trillions of good bacteria that make their home in our intestines. These bacteria ferment the fiber, and this helps to maintain the health of the gut lining. So it's important to eat plenty of fiber-rich foods on a regular basis. If you don't get enough fiber in your diet, you may experience constipation or other digestive issues. Habit number 4 is to start consuming fermented foods. Fermented foods contain beneficial bacteria that can help to restore balance in your gut. These foods include yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha, and miso. When you eat these foods, the beneficial bacteria contained within them will migrate to your intestines where they will help to improve digestion and boost your immune system. Some people find that their guts become imbalanced when they start eating fermented foods. This is usually because these foods contain something called histamine. Histamine is a compound that can trigger an allergic reaction in some people. If you experience symptoms like a runny nose, itchy eyes, or hives after eating fermented foods, then you may have a histamine intolerance. In this case, you'll need to avoid these foods. But for most people, fermented foods are safe and can be a great way to improve gut health. Habit number 5 is to reduce stress. Stress can have a negative impact on our gut health. When we're stressed, our bodies produce more cortisol, which is a hormone that can wreak havoc on our digestive systems. Too much cortisol can lead to a leaky gut, weight gain, and other digestive issues. So it's important to find ways to manage stress in your life. Some tips for reducing stress include getting enough sleep, taking breaks throughout the day to relax, practicing deep breathing exercises, spending time in nature, connecting with friends and family, and seeking professional help if needed. And finally, habit number 6 is to consider taking a probiotic. Probiotics are live bacteria that can help to restore balance in your gut. They're often referred to as good or helpful bacteria because they provide many health benefits. Probiotics can be found in foods like yogurt and kefir, but they can also be taken in supplement form. If you decide to take a probiotic, it's important to choose one that contains at least 1 billion colony-forming units or more. You should also look for a probiotic that contains multiple strains of bacteria, as this will provide you with more comprehensive gut coverage. It's also important to note that everyone's gut microbiome is unique. This means that what works for one person may not work for another. If you have gut issues, it's best to work with a healthcare provider who can help you develop a plan to restore balance in your gut. This may involve making changes to your diet, lifestyle, or both. With a little effort, you can improve your gut health and set yourself up for a lifetime of better health. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, please subscribe so that you never miss an episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.